Hello, my name is Candace. For those of you who are new to my page, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I am a screamo ballerina who is chronically ill, and lately my content has been leaning towards the chronically ill stuff. I wanted to talk a little bit about tirzepatide and my chronic illness. So people with mast cell activation syndrome, EDS, POTS, we all know that we're very sensitive to medications, and I have a whole history of trial and error and going through medications with horrible responses at times, and I could get into that in a different video. I wanted to talk about specifically my experience with tirzepatide. So tirzepatide is like in the Ozempic range. I think there's Ozempic, Wegovy, and Zepbound, which is tirzepatide. And so there's a lot of people I'm seeing right now in the groups being like, should I try this? My doctor's suggesting it for MCAS symptoms. And I don't know the science, and I'm not a scientist, and I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you my experience with it because I've now been using it for 6 weeks. And I've had a whole range of experiences with it. So when I first started it, it was what was considered a microdose. So I was at like 1.23 or 0.123 milliliters. I hope those are the right descriptions. If you'll know if it's supposed to be 1.23 or 0.123, I think it's 0.123. Anyways, I started there, and then I went to 0.25, and then I went to 0.3, and then I went to 0.4, and then I got to 0.5. So my experience all the way up until I got to 0.5 was that it did decrease my inflammation. It has helped with my mast cell stuff, and it has helped with my crazy bloating, which a lot of people experience. And I also am someone with a very crazy constant appetite where I cannot sleep unless I eat a lot of food in the day. And it's helped so much with that. And that has been like a huge part of my life, my entire life. So I'm like crazy grateful to finally be finding an answer around that. I've talked about it to so many doctors, and everyone's like, it's just stress eating. And I'm like, you don't understand. I can't sleep unless I have this much meat in a day. What's going on? I don't know. So to me, it's been a very, very positive experience overall. The one thing I have noticed, especially as I've increased the dose, is my POTS symptoms have been pretty bad. They have flared up. My blood pressure has been staying around like 84/52. Specifically when I had hit 0.5, and my heart rate when I hit 0.5 was staying at 100, like even when I'm laying down going to bed. So that's what I've noticed. I got really sick when I did the 0.5 dose, and the whole week I was doing awful. This was last week. It was a terrible week. And then so yesterday I took it again and I did 0.2 instead, and I'm going to try to split it 0.2 today and then 0.2 later this week to have a total of 0.4 in a week split up. But yesterday I took it, and then I felt sick again yesterday. But this morning I'm waking up good. So I'm hoping that this will be the sweet spot of splitting up a 0.4 dose twice in a week. So yeah, I hope that's helpful. Definitely my suggestion is go very slowly, even slower than maybe what your doctor might suggest, because, well, EDS people are sensitive. We're just sensitive. So yeah, anyways, I hope this video helps, and I hope everyone's having a great day, and thanks for being on my channel.